Hey everybody, how's it going today? Biff back with you on a Thursday morning here in the Mountain Standard Time, 10:14. Let's see, what was I going to do just now? I was thinking. I think I'm going to play some more Railroad Empire today. That's scenario 3. See if we can keep going with that. Got some nice tea there. Oh yeah, just going to do this. Going to see if there's any free games on Epic. The Epic Game Store today. See what they might be. Free games. Castlevania. No. Snakebird Complete. Which is E for everyone. Puzzle solving adventure bringing together hit classic Snakebird and Snakebird Primer. Snakebird, huh? It's already in my library, it says. Okay, and then okay, so we're done there. Just gonna go look at is there any deal? And I don't see anything I'm really interested in there. Okay, so that is, we can go ahead and close this. Go back over here and open this. Click on this. Got this going over here. Let's do this. Put up a notice that I'm going live here in a couple minutes. Or that I'm live now. Okay, that's done. That's done. Okay. Oh, I need to check audio, right? Let's go into Twitch and test the audio. Okay, that's working. And I got to check the game audio too. Let's go back here, here, here. Let's just go out here. Okay, that's done. Okay, let's see. What else was I gonna do? Got this. I'm gonna close these out, I think. Close these tabs to make more room for to make more room for more space for things to work. So let's turn on the core temps. Let's turn on the task manager. And then let's put on the resource manager monitor. Okay. All right, so I was going to quickly go through my Steam queue, discovery queue. Retail Mage. Welcome, Retail Mage, to your first day of employment at Mage Mart. Get 5-star reviews from customers before the store closes. That's the goal? Okay. Yeah, not that one. Another MMORPG. Become a mighty captain in an age of sail. This is Terror of the Seven Seas. Magic Archery. The Adventurers. Turn-based tactical RPG where every decision changes your legacy. Dungeon Crawler, Dawn of the Ashen Queen. Nope, nothing in there today for me. Let's see, I've got that open. I got Steam open because of the game. I've got, let's see if we can get some game audio coming out. We switch over here. Let's see. Let's see. Load game. Let's go again. That's the one we're playing. Scenario 3. Okay, here's some game audio. But I'm hotkeying out of the game to go turn the volume down in Twitch. Now we can go back in the game and unpause and unalt. Okay, so yesterday we were I think on my freight trains. So this is how it works. This is how warehouses work. Say you have something in Atlanta, and you want to get it down to Miami. You can run a direct line from Atlanta to Miami, or you can have a warehouse in Atlanta. Do you have to have a warehouse there? No, I don't think you need to have a warehouse in Atlanta. What you would need to do is you'd have to run the product from Atlanta to a warehouse in Augusta, then run it from the warehouse in Augusta to a warehouse in Jacksonville, then from the warehouse in Jacksonville to a warehouse in Tampa, and then from the warehouse in Tampa, if Miami has a need for it, if they had demand for it, then it will go from the warehouse in Tampa to Miami, as long as you have a train making that run. So that's how warehouses work. They chain together to get the product to the final destination. So with the warehouse here in Tallahassee, we've already selected the goods that we want in that warehouse. So we want meat, corn, eventually milk, vegetables, and fruit. Because we have meat over here, we have corn, vegetables, fruit, and what was the last one that we had in the warehouse? Milk. Milk's going to come from over here. I think we're also going to put a warehouse in this station here, because I want all of this stuff. I want the wheat, the wood, the beer, the sugar. I want all of that coming to this warehouse to be distributed up here. So warehouses are a chain thing. You chain them together to move product along your warehouse chain to get to its final destination. Now I forget what we were doing yesterday when I stopped. Yeah, see, that's just way too much. Cannot be bought. Too expensive. Did we have the we already had our first quarter where we made 4.6 million. We made 5.4 million. These were our expenses. Now expenses are different from investments. So if you add this, subtract this, you'll get this. Then if you subtract all this, it's probably going to be pretty even. 4.3, that's 5.5, 6.6. So yeah, this is the and the 2 million. So we have 4.6. The 2 million we started with is 6.6. So we pretty much invested everything. We have a net balance. This is our actual income, weekly income, and this is our net balance right now because we've been investing in all this infrastructure. I do have a small loan, like 500,000. But what was I going to do? I'm looking at growing cities. I have, they need corn, meat, sugar, and cloth. So corn, let's work on corn, meat, and sugar. Corn, meat, and sugar. I think I'm going to have a warehouse also in Jacksonville so that these things can come in this way. In the previous game I played, I had a warehouse here at Thompson Terminal, but it was so busy. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to run this out to New York and have another station here with a warehouse in it, and then run this down into Tampa. Okay, so I think we have the meat coming over. Yeah, the meat to Miami. I've only got 5. One thing I do want to check on is I should have said run this full. I probably didn't. I did not say run it full. So it did not. One thing I do want to check on is like here. Well, 3 of those meat it's going to Tallahassee for what Tallahassee needs. So Tallahassee needs, we've got 9.7. What I need to do is I need to put down some more water towers. And these new lines that I've put in. Okay, I need a water tower here. Water tower over here. Put it here in case that train needs it. I need a water tower on this line here. Don't I have a water tower on this line? I don't see one. Okay. I don't have a water tower on this line here. Or on this line here. Got one there, got one there. Got one on these out here, just I haven't put them on the newer ones yet. Okay, let's run it and make some money. Right now, like I said, right now, with the number of citizens that they have, we need corn, meat, sugar, and cloth. So there's sugar. We can bring up here to a warehouse here. We have it come over to the warehouse over here. Cloth can come in this way as soon as I buy this, which hopefully will go down in price. So hopefully will go down in price. But let's get this going. Let's get sugar in the network. Now, do I have a warehouse over here yet? This is my okay, let's get a warehouse in New York. And that can come across here to this. Okay, we're going to build a warehouse here. I don't have maintenance in the other one, right? So I just want to build the warehouse for now. And then here we're going to put, for sure, we're going to put sugar. Put cloth in there. We're going to send some other stuff down that way. We'll put some corn in there since we have corn coming over. Probably grain. Wood. We'll go with that. Jacksonville. Meat. Let's put meat in there. Alright, so we're going to connect that to Tampa. But right now, we want to... None of the cities are growing yet because I really haven't hooked up. I've been working on Miami. We're going to put the station in over here. And then that can run into this warehouse here. And then it can go south. Okay, these are going to go in this side. Then this side's going to come in over here. Put that right in here. Oh, I built that on the wrong one. Da. We build it on 2. Oh, try one, right? Because yeah, it's gonna be double tracked. Okay, we got that. Looks good. Double track it. Double track that. Double track this one. Money. Got it paused. Okay, we got to side. And then this one does not get a gridiron. We've got to create a line. It's going to go from here to New York. And we're going to do the freight train. Freight. Let's do that. I could put a warehouse here, coming down to Tampa, which would take stuff into Miami. Let's do that since we have that line. And then let's put in all the stuff that we just said for New York. Wood, meat, sugar, vegetables, fruit, eventually. And then what we're going to do is we're going to send out. So in here, what do I have over here? I should have warehouse and maintenance, right? Here, let's do the same. Let's do at least maintenance. So now I want to send, I need to start sending stuff into Tallahassee. Especially the corn. Because that's what New York needs, or that's what Jacksonville needs right now. They need the corn, they need the meat. So we should have meat coming over. We have the beer meat run going, okay. So now let's get the corn running. Could run all of this, but these will go together here. So let's run this into there. Build it. This one, I'm probably going to want to have 2 trains on there eventually. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to get enough throughput. Now where's another corn? There's another corn down here. So maybe for now just one train. Maybe for now just one train. Okay, and we're going to go, we have a line going from corn to Tallahassee 3. And then we're going to have the freight train. Freight. Not going to bring back anything. So we're not going to have any wagons coming back. We just want to have that corn coming into Tallahassee. And then we want meat coming over to Tallahassee, which it is. And then that should get through from Jacksonville to... Okay, so do we have more coming? Let's see where this line is. Okay, Pensacola to Miami. You're going back to Pensacola? Okay. Do you have more meat here waiting for me at this station? Let's see. Let's check. Because everybody's going to start wanting cloth. Okay, let's buy that. Everybody's going to want to start. Everybody's going to want cloth. No, it's expensive, but what are you going to do? Right? Where do I want this? I'd kind of like to have it in on the inner ring of this. But then I've got to go under. Let's see what we can do with this. I'd like to have it on the inner ring. How's the audio sounding? How's everything sounding over here? That sounds good. Okay. Yeah, I'd like it on the inner ring because that way I can just take it down here to this, to right here, that warehouse, and then run it into New York and kind of get it distributed out to everybody. So let's see how I can do this efficiently. Oh, this is one of those things where I think I want to move this out further. And move it out further. So I just built this one. But what I want to do is I want to extend it out further to give myself more room to get a tunnel or a bridge over here to go into the station right here. So we're going to build that there. Then we're going to delete this one. Now, can I extend it out even further? It says I can. But is it still going to have access to... Now let's see where the city is. So they're not connected. So I don't know if this is going to be able to pick up yeah, okay. It's got export. Well, Atlanta has export. Let's see if it'll be able to pick it up. It says it can. So what I want to do is I want to build I'm going to build this station over here. I want to run it either over or under these tracks down into this station here. So hopefully I've given myself enough room to do that. So if I go straight and then over, let's see how this works. What's it want to do? It wants to build a big long tunnel. That's a 7%, but it's max. It's a little bit long. Let me shorten that out. 1% right there. When I let go of it, didn't like it. And sometimes what you do is you just wind up going. You just wind up deleting it and starting over again. Now that's not too bad. $26,000 bridge. It's got a 6% grade right there, which is quite a bit. Get rid of that one. %, grade. 5%, 4%. Okay, 4% here, 3% here. They're all at max speed though. And we got a $52,000 bridge. Now let's see if I pull this back. The bridge of cost is just going up and up and up because I've done something wrong. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one. Well, this is better. See if I can do something without messing this up too much. Okay, that's 3% max. That's 4%. We got the bridge down to 39. Let's go with that. Let's build that. Okay, now I may eventually need this, but I don't need it right now. So let's do a line from here to here. We're going to do the Santa Fe Express. We don't need to bring cloth back. So we're going to do this. Now I may want to build this out at some point to a double track, but not right now. Let's see what our research gives us. Go to the beginning. So basically you're looking, these are all active. That means we've researched all these. We had all these before the game began, basically. This is a good one. You're looking for these right here. We actually started out with a lot of good ones. Track construction costs, did I do that? I think I'm going to do that one. Because we're always going to be building track. So we always want our track to be cheaper. So now, what I can do is I can build a freight station here in a warehouse. Have it come down into put a warehouse there. If it run into this warehouse, then this could be the last thing in there. So this is nice. It tells you. So right now, this warehouse has 3 corn in it. 2 are going to Jacksonville. 1's going to Pensacola. Now, you look out here. See, it's 609,000. I probably should have bought it before I connected it. $525,000. I have a loan. I could pay this loan off and get this loan. Let's do that. And then get this one. Get some more cash. Small breakdown. Pensacola to Miami. Don't I have you stopping? Did we get our stuff in Miami yet? 5 of 8. See, it's because I'm doing a direct run. Let's do the maintenance in here. Oh, it is a maintenance depot. Okay. So really what I should have this one doing is I should have this one stopping somewhere where there is a depot. Or a maintenance depot. It's got 1 meet. Come on, Pensacola. Get with the program. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop this one in... They don't stop running. They can stop running. Usually they just, if they need maintenance, they slow down. So let's edit the rail line. And then let's tell them to, we want them to stop in Tampa on the way down there. So right now we've got, Pensacola is going to stop in Tampa to get maintenance as soon as I build a maintenance shed there. Now it'll stop there. Because it's at what? 62%. By the time it gets there, it'll be 60% or below. So, like I said, let's build a, see, these things are just crazy. Really, what you should do at the beginning of the game is take a couple of loans like I have here. I mean, we're only like a month into the game. We should take a couple of loans and just start buying up all these. Yes, we're gonna buy that one. Corn down here. Yes, please. Sugar down here. Yes, please. I already bought. I'll see this one. Is 352,000. This one, we're gonna buy that one. This one we already started producing from, so it's like tripled in cost if you want to buy it. Yeah, same with these. Probably 500,000, 323,000. And you can see these are still level 1 businesses, so they'll stay that way for a while. I don't think they level up with demand either. Buy that one. Buy that one. Buy the veggies up here. Buy the sugar. Buy the salt. That's 165. The salt over here is 165. All right, let's buy it. These would be the crucial ones right here. 140 sold. 123 sold. Okay, I got that milk. Okay. I buy that? I did buy that cattle, okay. So now when I get more money, I can start buying up this other stuff. Okay, so now, where is the, okay. So we're going to put a station, a freight station over here. Build it out here a little bit more. So what we want to do is we want to build from here to here. And double track it. Gonna put down our gridiron. Put down our and then we're going to put down our gridiron down here. Then we're going to put a warehouse in here. Okay, then we're going to run it down into now where do we want to put this? Okay. What we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move this. Have to move this line over a little bit to give us room to move into here. We're going to move this over to here. That's fine. And then we're going to build out of here. I'm going to build come all the way down here. Put this in right there. That is too close. Let's do this instead. Let's do this first. I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to build the track out here first. About 4 miles of track. That way this doesn't get in the way. And we're going to start here, and we're going to come over here. Then this wants to put expensive tunnels in, which we do not necessarily want. Let's move that away from Greenstop. Max it there. Max, max, max. And then this is on what? It's on that one. Okay, so let's try this one. The only thing is, if you build the track out, like I did down here, if you build the track out, it won't give you that option to double track it. That little box up here that has the double tracks in it, it won't give you that option just to automatically double track it. You have to do it manually. All right, so let's do... Let's do this. Do this. Like so. Take a line from here to here. It's going to be a freight line. It's going to be freight. We can do Montgomery because Montgomery needs meat also. Oh, Montgomery makes meat. Montgomery doesn't need meat. Okay. So we're not going to transport meat. But we can transport whatever else is going to be in the warehouses. So, we put a warehouse in here. And then this is going to have corn, wood, wheat, beer, cloth, and what else? Yeah, let's put sugar in there too. Okay, we want to have the exact same thing up here in this warehouse. I think I did corn, wheat, wood, beer, sugar, cloth is what we did. Okay. So now cloth should be coming down. Now, what do I have in here? Do I have a maintenance in here? I don't. I think I need maintenance in. I'm trying to mirror these as far as that goes. Yeah, we need maintenance here. Don't need maintenance down here. So down here we can put a dispatch hall maybe. This keeps going up. Montgomery has shrunk because it's not getting what it needs. So what we want to do down here is we want to run wheat and wood into both of these. So let's see if it's going to let me cross. See if it'll let me cross the track here, so that I might just be able to run this into here. It does not. Won't let me cross that. Okay. That tunnel is 71. Because what I want to do is I want to run wheat and wood into this. You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. Gotta be done. We're gonna run wheat and wood into here on a freight train. Okay, these three, except the oil. Don't need the oil. You gotta set the direction. Okay. Here comes the train. Let's see what it brings. See what it takes. It's telling you lumber for Tallahassee. So this first load is lumber, is all lumber for Tallahassee. Could put a second train on there. put a second train on. Copy the rail line. Santa Fe. Now let's see what they do on this one. Sure, let's open the quarterly report. Okay, so we did 2.6. I like being able to watch this leisurely. 2.6 in passengers, 2.4 in mail. We did buy up a lot of businesses. We invested 1.73 in rural businesses. Did a lot of track construction, so that's even with the discount that we get because of the research. You can see we transported more passengers, transported more mail. We produced some goods. We traveled about 50% longer in our routes at 3 days of delays. Okay, so what we want to do here is look and see again where our water towers are. So I could probably put this water tower in here. Maybe take this one out. Recoup a little bit of money from that. Did I not put a water tower in here? Doesn't look like it. Didn't put a water tower in there. Doesn't look like it. Didn't put a water. I did put a water tower in over there. Okay. Did I put a water tower in over here? No, I did not. Small breakdown. We do have in Augusta. We should have a maintenance depot. So I don't know why these trains are. Oh, look at this train. It looks like they're just leaving the station, but they're at 66%. They're going to need water pretty soon, too. Is there water on the line? Yeah, there is. Okay. Okay, we can take all these down. Take that down. Take that down. Already bought that one. So, Montgomery has shrunk. Are we done in Miami yet? We need 2 more meet in Miami. Okay. We could run this up into the warehouse in Tampa. What we can do is set this, if we have a warehouse, we can do a warehouse here because I don't know that we need to grow Key West. Could run this up into New York. That wheat. Or you could just sell the train. Uh-oh, what happened here? I don't have anything on this line here. So let's see, which direction are they going? I'm going to plop one down, like right in front of them. Be my guest to stop there and get loaded up. Hopefully that'll get loaded up. All right, let's see. We got more research points. So again, you're just looking for the ones that have numbers on them, indicating how much they cost. Everything else is owned. We have all the other, we have the research on everything that's highlighted. Now this is a little bit tricky. I guess if you don't own it, it means that you can buy it. So there's nothing here indicating we can buy it. So, but it kind of looks grayed out just because of they're trying to print like a newspaper type deal. Okay, let's see. Anything else? Replacing old locomotives, processing of wagons by an additional 5%. That is big. All buildings, including factories, railroad buildings, by an additional 5%. I'm inclined to get this one. Maintenance posts, haven't done them. So processing wagons looks like that's going to be the next best thing. There's 2 of them on here. Let's see that one. Let's see, what time is it? I've been streaming. How long have I been streaming for Twitch? An hour. Okay. I'm going to get up, walk away for a little bit, just take a break. I know other streamers will let this stuff run. I don't like doing that because I don't like surprises when I get back. But, okay, Tallahassee's growing. Jacksonville's growing. You can see what I was talking about with the two up arrows. So I think that is the maximum amount they can grow is 2 arrows. From 40,000 inhabitants, 2 industries are allowed. From 90,000, 3. So this is the thing I was telling you about you have to keep your eye on. So at $40,000, another industry slot or area is going to open up on the map. And if we don't take that, the AI will put something in there. They'll just slam something in there and they'll say, oh, you didn't want that? Well, go ahead and buy this one and then you can demolish the building and put your own stuff in. But that's going to cost you like $1 or $2 million to buy it just to demolish it. So you really got to keep your eye on how this plays out. Do I have any more meat coming down here? Hey, Pensacola, talk to me. Talk to me, Pensacola. Okay, where is the train? Here's the train. Speed along, little train, speed along. Now see, just because... Now this does have maintenance. No, it does not. Okay. This passenger train, it says a little breakdown. Why? It's at 64%, and because it's not at 60%, it did not maintenance up here. I think I'm going to raise maintenance to 70% on all of my stations. So transfers the maintenance limit set here to all other maintenance depots. I think I want it at 70. Might slow things down a little bit, but I don't think it's going to see, if this was at 70, this would have been maintained. I got breakdown here. I got an oil breakdown here. I thought I put that in. I thought I put one in over here. I thought I put one in over here. I guess I didn't. Okay. These little icons. You see this icon over on the side here? You can click there. It'll take you to the train that's experiencing the issue. It has no water. How is it supposed to run if it doesn't have any water? So you'll see all these little icons, even if you're on the edge of the map, just to let you know if there's an issue. So what is... So it says here, production per week is 2, demand per week is 2. Demand per week in Atlanta is 2 because of the cloth factory. Okay, this is, we've got 13 to export. We are requesting them there. We are requesting them down here. We are requesting them here. So these things should start coming in for these things should start coming in for New York or for Jacksonville. Duh. Keep saying New York. So there's 2 on a train. We've got wood. There's 3 on a train. Makes its own beer. Got 1 on a train. None on a train yet for the cloth. So let's ramp up this one if we can. We're going to resize the industry to level 2 for 342,000. So it'll start producing more cloth, more wool, which will in turn produce more cloth. Let's buy that business too, because like I said, there's only 1 on the whole map. Don't have enough to... Oh, 20,000 citizens, okay. So I can't do that yet. But I was able to buy it. So did I say we had more... Oh, it's on its way over, right? No, no, no. What happened? Oh, down here. Let's go to Miami. Going in. I'll take a break here in just a second. I want to get that down to Miami. What I can probably do is I can probably start adjusting some of these based on research. Okay, so that's the 2 that they need in Miami. That's the 2 they need in Miami. So Tampa should start getting some stuff. 2 on a train to Tampa. This is for Tampa. No. No. It's for Miami. No. Don't take it to Tampa. Come on, game. The only reason I had you stopping in Tampa was to get maintenance. It's the only reason I had you going to Tampa. Because were having trouble getting maintenance. You know what? I'm gonna create another train. Duplicate this line. No, take that one out. I just want you to go to Pensacola. I want you to go from Pensacola to Miami with some meat. And we're gonna do this. Let's tell you to load up everything you got. Because I'm not even sure how much food, how much meat is in. Yeah, you only got 2 there. Just wait there until you've got at least 2. Game. Yeah, the only reason I had this train going to Tampa was to use the maintenance because it needed maintenance. And now it's going to take this 2 meat there. Okay. You got your 2 meat for Miami? 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 Okay. You can go. Oh, let's change it to 2. Otherwise, it's gonna. Oh, they don't need meat. Okay, I'll put it back. Okay, go. There he goes. All right. So now that should finally be finished. Took way too long to do it because of those trains. So from now on, what we're going to do is... What train is this? Pensacola to Tallahassee. Beer meat. Is this the beer meat run? Yep. So, I think I'm just going to leave that there. It can just be a dedicated beer meat run. That's fine. Small breakdown. Do you have maintenance over here? I think you do. Yep, take advantage of it. Okay, Jacksonville is growing, so we need Tampa to start growing. So do I have trains running from? I don't know if I did a. Okay, Pensacola, Miami's the only one that's. No. I took that out of there. I don't want it to stop there. Okay? Let's see. I need a train going from. Need a line going from New York to Tampa. Oh, that's the wrong station. The line going from Jacksonville to Tampa 2. I need to change these. Okay, this is going to be a freight line. Just have one train on there. Okay, go. Iron mine near Augusta. Sure. So the iron mine near Augusta, we just bought that one in an auction. Acquired by me. Let's buy that one since we're at it. Acquired by me. Look at that. It's already up to 1 million to buy that. Acquired by me. Acquired by me. Thankfully, I have another corn down here, which I bought. And sugar. How much is this wheat now? Acquired by me. Oh no. Privately owned. 174. Let's buy that one. Acquired by me. Privately owned. Yeah, 1 million. Cement. I think this one gets auctioned later in the game. So I might wait on that one. Salt. Let's buy that one. $339,000. I bought the wood. Okay, I'm gonna take a break. I'll see you back in a few minutes. So thanks for watching, and let's see, I've been streaming now for almost an hour and a half. I need to get up and walk around. So I am going to take a break, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Thanks for watching. Okay. I'm back. What's going on, everybody? Looks like I have a viewer. Welcome into the stream. If you're there, welcome you in. Feel free to chat, ask questions, whatever you would like to do. And then let's go back into Railway Empire 2. This is a nice feature that I did not know was there until I Alt-tabbed out of this game for the first time yesterday. This is a really nice feature. Alt will show you all of your lines. It will show you if they're double tracked and if they're running properly. This is a single track, which means trains can travel in either direction. I have that on there for my passenger lines, because pretty much you only need one train on there at a time. You could always double track it at some point. But yeah, this is a nice feature. Just hit Alt. I'll bring them all up. It gives you the information that trains always take the shortest route and are allowed to use tracks in both directions. If you want multiple trains to use the same tracks, you need to define track directions so trains do not block each other. By defining directions, all necessary signals are created automatically. Pretty sweet. So now we should have things that are being gathered in the warehouse in Jacksonville. In this warehouse. Oh, that is my passenger station. Now let's see, I'm still waiting for the meat to come down. Now see, in other cities, when you highlight an item like that, it will tell you if there's stuff on the way to the city. Like for example here, it shows me that there's nothing being delivered by train right now. I could set this up to be... Why don't we do that? But that's running into my... Let's do this. I put a warehouse here at Brown Station. Okay, so because I want stuff transferred from the Jacksonville warehouse down to Tampa and eventually into... So see, this shows that this warehouse has one sugar, which is destined for Tallahassee. And so eventually, a train running from this station to Tallahassee. Let's do this first. We're going to do this. We're going to go in here and we're going to rename this one Tampa. Where do I rename it again? Tampa PAX. I know how to spell. Do I know how to type? That's the question. Tampa PAX. So this is my Tampa passenger station. Okay, this is going to be Tampa Freight 1. Tampa Freight. Go west. How many characters I can put in? West Tampa Freight. Okay, so that's West Tampa Freight. If I build another one, it'll be East Tampa Freight. Okay, Brown Sugar Station. That's kind of cute, huh? Cute name for this. Um, Station and warehouse. Okay. This is going to be Jacksonville PAX. This is going to be Jacksonville. How about Jayville? Can I do Jayville? It won't let me put punctuation in. Jayville. How did I have? West Tampa Freight. How about East? No, it could be West. Jayville Freight and warehouse. It's interesting. It'll let you put in an ampersand. It'll let you put an ampersand in, but it won't let you put in a apostrophe. Okay, this is gonna be north. No, not that one. This is gonna be North Tallahassee. North Tallahassee Freight and Warehouse. Using abbreviations now. I want to put freight. I want to put warehouse in there. South Talla Freight. No warehouse yet. Okay. Oh, and in the middle there is... Oh, I named it the wrong one. Tallahassee. It's spelled Tallahassee. T-L-H-A-S-S-E-E. PAX. This one is South Talla Freight. Then this one is North Talla Freight Warehouse. Okay. So now over here in the center here is going to be Pensacola PAX. It's easier to find this stuff. It's going to be South Pensacola Freight. I probably have the milk coming in through here. Probably have the milk and these items coming in through here in Montgomery. Go down around this way. Probably put a warehouse in there. This is North Pensacola. Freight and warehouse. I guess maybe just warehouse would be good. Because freight's kind of a given, right? If there's a warehouse, it means it's a freight station. I could do abbreviate it to just warehouse. W house. There. and fix these. Now the freight. Let's see. There's no warehouse there, right? Just maintenance. Try to be, so I can kind of just click on it and go, okay, I got maintenance in that one. All right. This is Tallahassee PAX. This one's going to be, this got warehouse and maintenance. So let's edit this one to North Talla, this warehouse. And maintenance. So I'm always clicking on stuff wondering, what do I have here? Well, let's just keep going. South Pensacola Freight, there's no warehouse there. This one is Pensacola warehouse, no freight. This one doesn't have, I'm not sure yet if I want to put a dispatch hall here. It's got 4 tracks in it, probably would not hurt. So I'm going to have a lot of freight going through there, as I will down here eventually. North Pensacola warehouse and dispatch. Okay, this is going to be, Montgomery PAX. Nope, not pads. Pads, geeks. Montgomery PAX. Thank you. This one is going to be East Montgomery. What do I have there? Warehouse, maintenance depot. Warehouse, let's just preview, and maintenance. All right, up here is going to be Atlanta. Did I delineate that down here? That in this one I have and maintenance. Because I already know the ones that the PAX stations that I have maintenance in are also have post office. Other PAX stations that don't have maintenance have restaurants and post office. Atlanta PAX. So if it doesn't say and, okay, let's see. This one is South Atlanta. Great. That means that's all it is a freight station. Jackson Wool. Okay, Augusta. Post office maintenance depot. This is PAX. PAX and maintenance. Charleston's just going to be PAX. PAX. corn. Clark corn. Green cattle. Green cattle. Thompson. Wood, wheat, and oil. So it will let you put a comma in and an ampersand, but it won't let you put in, it won't let you use a apostrophe. You use a lot. Oh, maybe. Nope, will not let you use an apostrophe. Don't know why. Okay, we're gonna name this one Johnson wheat. This one's going to be Lewis cattle. Don't own it yet. Okay, it's going to be Miami South Miami Freight. North Miami Freight. Okay. That's all they are, freight stations. Okay. Let's see. This one is West Tampa Freight. About west can be, go down to one. Another freight and maintenance. X. And maintenance. So I don't have another station there yet. Okay. Brown sugar and warehouse. Okay, you want to change this one. Don't need station in there. Don't need the whole word warehouse. Brown sugar and warehouse. Okay. This is West Jacksonville. West Jayville Freight and Warehouse. Well, let's go with this warehouse. So I'm curious. I think this is. I think you could put warehouses also in a passenger station. Maintenance, so this is going to be Tallahassee tax and maintenance. This is. We can take a warehouse out of there. Take house. North Tallahassee warehouse and maintenance. Okay. Well, if I come across any more, I can't change the name until I own it, but I can't change the name yet until I build this. Oh, because this is the name of the business. I'm changing the name of the station. All right, so that's done. Let's keep going. Let's try to get Tampa growing. Try to get Pensacola growing. Let's see what's Pensacola needing. And do they have access to it? They need wheat, wood, sugar, and cloth. Let's see. Wheat, wood, sugar, and cloth. This stuff should be coming in at some point. Let's see. Research the auction off the highest bidder. I'm not going to spend that much on that. I'll spend research points on it, but not 500,000. Okay, this is coming from where? Montgomery to Pensacola. So I'm not getting any gotta grow Atlanta so I can increase so I can increase the business. I need to be 20,000 citizens, so I need to build up Atlanta. Freight. This is going to need to have a maintenance station in there because it's the only one on its line right now. Restaurant, post office. Got wheat, no corn on the way, no wood on the way. So why is that? Because I've got... I thought I built a... Let's do this. Let's build a warehouse down here. And let's put in everything that Tampa needs, because who else is going to need that? They're going to need wheat, corn, wood, sugar, and cloth. Wheat, corn, wood, sugar, and cloth. Probably meat, huh? So now I've got sugar right here. I could run sugar directly in, but I kind of rather have my other trains doing that. Got a lot of this. A lot of everything. They don't have cloth. So this is set up to get cloth. This is set up to get cloth. This one. It's set up to get cloth. This is set up to get cloth. I just gotta let it run. This is making cloth. That's 14. The train. This is a passenger train. Okay. Okay, this train being serviced. This is what I'm wondering, since there was the gap there, if I was going to need to maybe rebuild it. This is Jacksonville will to Atlanta freight. Okay. I don't have a line built, do I? Do I have a line built? No, I don't. That's why it's not getting out. So I need to build a line from here to here. And it's going to be a freight line with a train on it. It's going to go, yeah, it's going to bring this in, but it's going to bring all this stuff up to Atlanta, so Atlanta can start growing. Now, if I build a warehouse here, it can start transporting stuff over to Augusta. So Augusta can start growing. Easy for me to say. So let's do that. Let's build a warehouse here. So everybody's just going to share all their stuff. And then we're going to run a line from here over to, I don't have a station in Augusta. So I want the station in Augusta to be on the outside. And then we'll figure out how we're going to grow Charleston. But for now, let's put the station in Augusta. I mean on the inside. Build it down here. Now let's see if I can do this. They're going to let me build another one down this way. I can. Okay, so this is Atlanta or Augusta. Even though it's a long way away, got a gap there, it can still deliver stuff to Augusta. So we're going to run this station. Initially I want to run this up to here. Just one line, just to start taking stuff out there. I want to double track it. Sure, might as well. Got the money. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do this over here and do this. Going to set up the directional signals. We're going to set up a line. We're going to go from South Atlanta Freight to Augusta. Do a locomotive, express, freight. We're going to exchange goods. And here, we're going to put the basic stuff that they need. They need wheat, corn, wood, meat, beer, sugar. Okay? What do they have access to? So here's a key point in the game. If a city is close enough to a resource, they will collect that resource over land. Okay? Like Augusta here. They're not getting anything. They're getting some wheat. I'm not sure where the wheat's coming from. Probably over here. They're getting wheat over land. So they're traveling over here to get the wheat. They're getting some corn over land. They're not getting any wood. They're not getting any meat. They make beer, so we can take beer off of that. They're not getting any sugar. They're getting some cloth from Atlanta, probably over land. Okay, so let's take beer out of this. We don't need beer in the warehouse for that one. But let's put cloth on there. So all the basic stuff that they need to grow, which they're not getting, like wood, meat, sugar, they can now get those through the warehouse. Wood, meat, sugar, plus they can get supplies on this without having to go over land to get it. Now, I can connect these up like this. Probably have to adjust this at some point. Connect these up in here. Where did that go in on that side? Okay, we're going to put this right here. And it is pretty much straight. 2% grade, that's fine. Okay. Now you can see it doesn't, there's no gridiron down here. It just runs into that line. We're going to build this. We're going to bring this out this way. We're going to put directions down. And then we'll run a line from Jacksonville to Augusta. Oh, no. Oh, wrong one. From this to Augusta. We're going to put a freight line on there. We're going to do freight. And they're just going to exchange goods. We need to put a warehouse. And what do we have in here? Do we have maintenance in here? Maintenance, yes. We're going to put maintenance in here. All right. So let's name this. It's going to be South Augusta. A warehouse and maintenance. So pretty much all the cities are linked up with warehouses. So what I need to do is just start bringing, I need to start bringing stuff into the cities so that they can grow. I need wheat, I need wood, sugar, and cloth. It's just a matter of building the cities. See, more wheat. It's lots of yarn, that's good. Now I have this. North Tallahassee. So this should be bringing in. Let's check our check our rail lines by productivity, by how much money they're making. Yeah. These lines make a ton of money. Now, let's go, for example, from the Tallahassee Pack Station. Passengers per week. But I think a train, I think I'm going to double track this just to see what the revenue goes up to on this one. Tallahassee Packs to Pensacola. That's the most lucrative. So let's see what happens if I double track that. Pensacola to Montgomery is not yet an express. Has not yet reached express status. That's interesting. Because I mean, basically it's just a straight shot. Just a straight shot from Pensacola up to Montgomery. I mean, if I click on this, does it tell me what the speed is? It hasn't reached express status yet. Atlanta to Augusta has not reached express status yet. Wonder why. Well, I know why. They have to travel at a certain speed. So an average speed of 71, this is getting 70. An average speed of 71, this one's averaging 70. I guess I could always break them down and rebuild them. Is it because of this? I don't know. Well, let's do some stuff like, let's bring more corn into the network. Bring more corn into the network because they want corn. Let's bring more wheat into the network because they want wheat. So in this case, we're going to run wheat. We'll run wheat up to New York. We might build another station right here. So let's get corn into the network. More corn here. Do I own this? Privately owned. Yeah, let's buy that one. Get more corn into the network, and where do we want to send the corn? Do I want to send it up to Atlanta? Do I want to send it out to Augusta? Tallahassee's getting corn for kind of like the south part of the map. Let's send it up to Atlanta. Okay, let's run it out to Atlanta. Just run it right on this line here. Let's stretch this out a little bit. Get a better speed on that. Bring this over here. Just can use that one line. That's fine. Okay, this one's going to be... I could always just run it into... I mean, let's just do that. I have to mess with it. Let's just do this. Run it right into here. Gridiron it. Oh, didn't like that. Gridiron it. Do this. And put a... that out here because I don't think I'd covered it yet. Now, does Atlanta have maintenance over here? South Atlanta Freight. Warehouse and maintenance. So let's update that. Warehouse, South Atlanta warehouse, and maintenance. That way I know. I'm going to do a line from here to here. So I get more corn in the network. If we don't need to worry about bringing any of these things back with us. Of course, it won't bring them back anyways because there's no demand for them. There's no demand for it here. So, okay, we got that corn in the network. Did I buy it yet? I did, okay. Got that corn in the network. Let's get this sugar in the network. Got this sugar in the network. Let's get this in the network. Let's take this up to New York. I mean, Tampa. Tampa's getting it what it needs right now to make beer. So, or New York. Jacksonville. Keep saying New York. I don't know. All right, let's build a station down here. This station will kind of run up the coast. Alright, so we're going to build the wheat out. Get more wheat in the network. Pull this out a little bit this way. So if I want to build down here, it's going to be cool. Let's build. Yep. Compensate them. I'm just going to have one line though. I'm going to go from here to here. I'm going to do freight. I'm going to do that. All right. So, I'm going to get more wheat into the network. Tampa's getting meat, corn. Augusta's growing. Pensacola, not growing. You have to have a certain amount of stuff that's getting into the city. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. So the demand, only 4 items are reaching demand. Yeah, let's see what's the quarterly report. Production. I bought more businesses. I bought more rural businesses. Okay, this is where I want to keep an eye on. Okay, Miami is a city, finally. So now I've got to spend the I can do new production. So I think what I decided to do before, since we're going to do meat. We're going to do meat. All right. So basically, I came over here. I did new production. So it says meat. Okay, I want to do meat. Well, what do I gotta click on to create a meat industry? What you have to do is you got a building on the end of your cursor, and you've got to put that down. Now, if I want to build out here, I've got plenty of room here. So when you put the building down, it will increase the size of the city. I kind of want to put it long ways. So I have more room for buildings down here. So now when I click on Miami, and I want to put down maybe construct a city building, it will let me do that. But then I also need to do the settler bonus. This can be like 400,000. Yeah. So for newly founded cities, you can offer a bonus to attract new citizens to the city. This accelerates the city's growth by 100%. And remember, we got to get up to 10,000 citizens to complete that task. We can do this too. The settler bonus ends automatically as soon as the city reaches 10,000 citizens. Cost for offering the bonus? 450 grand. Alrighty. So let's make some money. So we are going to move cattle into Miami in order to make meat. I'm going to do that just one train at a time. I'm going to do it right here. We're not going to double track it. We're not going to have we're only going to have one train on there right now. It's going to be a Santa Fe freight. That's fine. So now I can start taking meat up to Tampa. So I have a beer meat run. So let's see this line right here, Miami, Pensacola. So I want to do a line from here to here, and it's going to be beer meat. Actually, let's do this. I did this before. So I already have two trains on this line right here. I've got this one, and I've got this one. We're already making meat down here, so we don't need to bring meat in from Pensacola. So what we're going to do is we're going to convert this line, since it's right next to Tampa. Hopefully it doesn't have to go all the way back to Pensacola to flip. We're going to edit the rail line. We're going to take Pensacola out. And we're going to add Tampa in. So this is going to be our beer to meat run, or meat to beer. And that's an essential city building run in the game. So we already got our train, one train, it's freight, and we're going to confirm that. So we didn't have to do anything. All we had to do was now what I want to do with this other train right here, because that was making a run down to Miami. Well, that's making a run to Tallahassee. So this one I want to redo. This one's pushing it. Let's just run this one to Tallahassee too. We're just going to run this one to Tallahassee. And it can do... Do I have a warehouse there? Oh, see, that's not right. Because I've got the train on there, and all I want to do is, I want to take this off. See, it says I have one train on there. I want to take this off. I want to put it onto, I want to run it instead into Tallahassee. So that should stay there. Okay, so, confirm. Now, I don't have a warehouse here, do I? No. So let's run a warehouse here also. This one's going to be probably wheat, corn, wood, meat. I don't need that. Yeah, I have meat. I can put meat in there. Don't need the beer. Sugar and cloth. Hopefully that way it'll speed things up in getting things done. Which means I need a warehouse over here. And let's see, warehouse, wheat, corn, wood, meat, sugar, cloth. Okay. I got research I can do. Let's see how long I've been on. 2 hours and 17 minutes. So I think I'm gonna take another break. Maintenance requirements reduced. That's a good one. But we know there was another one in here that we wanted to do, right? We wanted to get the it was 5% bonus for it speeds up the... Oh, why did I not see this? Did this just become active? Oh, we want this one. Increases transport revenue from mail bags by an additional 5%. Yeah, let's get that one. What I was looking at is I wanted to get the one for it speeds up the transfer of bags and passengers from train to train. I don't know why if that one was available before or it wasn't. It just became available. I don't know. But what one was I looking at? It was part of, not this. I think it was down in the lower part here. Because really I should have had that. If that was available, that was a big mistake on my part. I should have had that going right away. That's huge as far as money goes. What did I want to... Yeah, this one here. No. Anyways, there is one that increases the speed, the loading and unloading of cars on your lines. So this is back up again. It dropped a little bit. So we're still trying to get Pensacola going here. I do have trains going back and forth here, right? It's bringing meat from Pensacola to Tallahassee. And what's it bringing back with it? Okay. $29,000. So at 30,000, we can buy. We can construct an immigration office. But I want to see what this train is bringing back. What's in the warehouse? It looks like it's it looks like it's that for Pensacola. I don't think Pensacola needs fruit or milk for this yet. But what am I bringing in here? I should have wood coming in there. Because Pensacola needs wood. They're not getting wood, they're not getting wheat. So yeah, that's what I should have in here. I don't need this yet. I don't even have milk set up yet. I need wood, I need wheat, and I need wood for Pensacola. So this train here needs to bring wheat and wood to Tallahassee to distribute it to now. When I get back, we're going to look at running more stuff into the network. I want to get all the wheat into the network, like this one. I'm going to buy that. Because see, the thing is, if you look at Jacksonville, not New York, Jacksonville. If you look at New York, you can see this is the very first thing that they want and they demand. And then these are all the potential things. After they reach 35,000 citizens, they're going to demand milk. And they're going to demand vegetables at 40,000. They're going to demand fruits at 45,000. So, but this is like their initial demands. But this doesn't go away. This does not go away. So throughout the whole game, they will demand all these things that they demand. And there's not going to come a point where they say, well, we don't want any more wheat. They will always want wheat in varying amounts, but they'll always want it. So you have to always supply it. Otherwise, your cities won't grow. So what is Montgomery not getting? They're not getting wheat also. So see, they're still needing the basics. They're still needing the basics. Wheat, corn, wood. I don't even know if Montgomery... Does Pensacola need? They do. They do want that. They do. So do you have any? Do you have any in the warehouse that you can send to me? No. Do I have a train? Do I have a train that's running? To Pensacola. I do. I'm not sure why I'm not. Montgomery has. They've got like a huge supply of cloth in the city. They do not have any in the warehouse to distribute anywhere. Even though Pensacola wants cloth in their warehouse. Not sure. Okay, I'm going to take a break. Let me save this. Save game. Hopefully I don't have to start it over at some point and go, oh man, why did I do that? I should have done this and not. I should have created a new save game. I think I'll create a new save game. New save. Let's go again. 2. All right, so back. Here, I'm going to pause it. Let me check and see. I haven't looked at my resource monitor yet. Wow, CPU 8 maxed out a lot. CPU 8. My CPUs are 17. GPU is at 50. Let's see, core temp. My core temps have been as high as 79C. Core 8 has only been at 66C. So, okay, so I'm going to take a break, be back in a little bit. Thanks for watching. See you in a little bit. Let's see. Banana, apple, Honeycrisp. I'm trying to lose weight because I retired 5 years ago. I retired. And my weight just kind of gradually went up and up. For one thing, my wife is an excellent cook. She will pretty much cook you whatever you want. Like, for one, she knows I love Eggs Benedict. So for one of my birthdays, she made me Eggs Benedict with homemade hollandaise sauce. So that went really quick because it was perfect. The hollandaise was perfect. Um, and she bakes, she cooks. Like yesterday, she's from the Philippines. Yesterday, she made a Filipino pork soup made with pork chops. She put whole pork chops in there because the flavor in most meat is in the bone. That was delicious. So it had cabbage, potatoes, um, onions, the pork, and it's just delicious. And I had 2 servings of that. Probably not a lot of calories in it, but still. Um, so, I have this thing for sweets because that's one of the ways that I put on so much weight by eating too many sweets. Why do I have sweets? Well, because my wife. Why do we have sweets in the house? My wife's young. She didn't have a lot of this stuff in the Philippines, so she likes to have it. Very understandable. I have a 5-year-old, so she likes cookies and ice cream and stuff like that. And we don't have it every day. It's a treat that we have once in a while. But, I eat it too. So my weight just gradually up, 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 up. You start having some health problems. You're like, I gotta lose weight. I mean, doctors will tell you, probably one of the main causes of disease in the world is being overweight. Your body can't function properly in the way it should, maintaining its health and everything, if you're overweight. Come on, stay on there. No, not going to. So, anyways, yeah, I need to lose weight. And I've lost about 10 pounds in the last couple of weeks just by getting sugar out of my diet. So I was in the habit of drinking a big mug of coffee. If you saw the stream earlier, I had that big mug of tea. So plain tea, no cream, no sugar, just plain tea. I had that big mug of tea. I used to drink that big mug of coffee. So 3 teaspoons of coffee, instant, with 2 teaspoons of sugar and a healthy dose of half and half. So I've done that in the last 2.5 weeks. I've had coffee about maybe 2 or 3 times and not finished the whole thing, but it's been tea. So cutting out the sugar in the coffee, no cookies, no candy, no ice cream, no chips, no soda. I've had soda once in the last 2 weeks. I've had a few pretzels, no cookies, no candy, no ice cream, no chips, no soda. And so that's what I need to do. I need to stop what I'm doing and do something different to get healthy. Because I really would love to be with my family. for the next 20 or 30 years. I would love that. I want to lose weight for my daughter. So I am not carrying around an extra 75 pounds so I can interact more with my daughter and do the fun things that she likes to do. So I'm shooting for summer to be about 60 pounds less than I am right now. I've already lost 10. So the holidays coming up, I don't care. Just going to do it. I'm going to do it. Okay. So where are we? Need to get more stuff into the network. Like this wheat. So I can run the wheat down to New York. Now see, here's the thing. I have this warehouse over here with wheat in it. See, I like this. I have, this is holding 1 ton of meat for Tampa. But if you mouse over here, it says, okay, this has 1 ton of meat in it already for Tampa, this warehouse. It also has 1 meat on a train coming to it. It doesn't tell you who it's for, I don't think. This one doesn't have any corn in it, but it has 1 corn on the way to it. So, what I think I need to do is, I own this. Can I upgrade this yet? I can for 342,000. Can I upgrade this one yet? I can, but it's exorbitant. So let's get more wheat into the network because Tampa needs wheat for beer. I could get more. I am getting more wheat into the network from here. But it's not going into a warehouse. What I was going to say is, I'm just going to put a warehouse in here. What I was going to say is, and I'm going to put maintenance in here too. What I was going to say is that if you have wheat, if you have a good in your warehouse here, let's see, sugar and cloth. If you have a good in your warehouse, like here we have wheat, and you have it in the warehouse on the other side of town, that is actually going to be a shared inventory. So if you're bringing in wheat from here and you need it in this warehouse to go down here to like Miami, it can do that. Kind of you share the you share those resources. I know one way you can get Charleston to grow. We can put a I think what I'm going to do though, I'm not even going to build. I'm not even going to build another station in there in Charleston. Run it in here. Build that. We're going to do a new rail line from Charleston to there. We're going to go Santa Fe Express. Okay. And then we're going to run from here, the second one over. We're going to come down here into Jacksonville. Oh man, $200,000 bridge. Don't think I need that. This out of the way here. Let's do this. Build this here. I'm going to come up here like this. Around this. Come up here like this, around this. I come like this over here. Come like this over here. Okay, so look at that. Got no bridges, no tunnels. A little bit longer run, but that's all right. Go from Chaplin stop down here. We're going to do a locomotive. We're going to do a freight. All right. Now, is Jacksonville getting cloth? No. So maybe I just need to do a direct line from Atlanta and or from Augusta. Oh, I don't have this set yet. That's why. Dough. No wonder. I don't have the warehouse set yet. So we need to put this down here. We need to put this over here. Do we need to put a maintenance in here? Did I already? Did, okay. What's Pensacola doing? Pensacola doing anything yet? Doing anything yet? Is it getting anything? Got no cloth yet. Does Pensacola demand cloth? They do. Oh, they've got cloth. They've got a supply of it. I wonder where that's coming from. It's coming from Montgomery. Okay. How about sugar? Let's get sugar in the network. Come up here. So for that, let's see. Remember, sugar into the network. So what I wanted to find was, I want to find the one where it, it speeds up the processing of trains. I know there was one in here. I know there was one in here. So you have to be really careful because you can skip over. You can skip over stuff if you don't see it. Well, that doesn't make any sense, right? Yeah, this has been good, right? would have been good. It's only 100. Let's do that one. I should have done that one a while ago. Okay, so we want to run these 3 down into here. These 4. But for right now, we want to get, I think we want to get sugar into the network, right? Yeah, because we don't need milk yet. Nobody needs milk yet, I don't think. But we do need sugar. We do have a 2 on a train coming to us, but let's get some sugar into the network. So we're going to build a build out here. Going to build out here. Now this is one of those ones I was telling you yesterday. You can combine these. You see those green arrows there. You can combine those into, just in case I want to have this go into Atlanta and Montgomery, and try to make it kind of straight. Let's see, match up with this line right here. You can see those 2 green lines. So right now, if I zoom in a little bit more, you can see this station is going to pick up both the salt and the sugar. If I move it a little this way, it's not going to pick up the sugar. If I move it this way, it's not going to pick up the salt. So you can see, it'd be nice if they made us a little bit different color, the overlap. Because you can see here, there's a green, and it's in the green. But you can see this green here is a little bit darker. This green right in here is a little bit darker. And then you can also now confirm that you're picking up both of those by mousing over this. It'll show you. You're getting the salt and the sugar. So for right now, we want to get this into the network over here. Let's build out. It's a pretty steep grade. Don't know why. Let's go there. Okay, build that one. Now, because I built this out, it's not going to let me do automatically do the double track. Got to do it manually. Build out your gridirons. Got to change the directions. And then you've got to put down your water towers. And then we're going to change this to Thomas. And here, we're going to put a warehouse. We're going to put maintenance. And we're going to put a warehouse. And in this one, we're going to put, in this warehouse, we're going to put, was it veggies? Sugar? Milk? Veggies? Sugar, milk, veggies, salt. Even though we don't need all of those things yet. Right, so we're going to name this Thomas, the train terminal. Thomas, sugar and spice, sugar and salt. this one. This could be what, West Montgomery? West Montgomery. Warehouse and maintenance. Right. So let's do a line from here to here. This is going to be a freight line. This is going to be one. It's going to be freight. And it will bring sugar in now. It won't bring any salt in because there's no demand for salt. So it's going to load. This will be loading all sugar. But it's going to get sugar into the network. And the network's going to extend down here. Extend down into Pensacola. Okay, well, I don't want it to overlap that track right there. So that's what we're going to do. I'm just going to manually just say, that's what we want you to do. We want you to come down this way. I want you to come to like right here. Then we want you to spin into here. Okay, that's good. Now this will let us double track. Let's double track that one. Build it. We're going to put in our thing here. Put in our thing over here. Change this. Build in our thing here. Now, see, some people would say, build it down here, your supply station, because that way you can run, when you're running your milk in, you can run your milk in here, and it will also pick up the supply station. And then we can also put these veggies into the network from there. Let's see. Oh, look, Pensacola's growing. Woo! Woo! Miami's growing a little bit. Tampa Bay is still not growing. Why? They got some wheat coming in. They got no wood coming in. There's wood right up the way there. I'm just going to do a train. I'm not even going to... Let's just do this, and we're going to do a train. We're going to do a freight train. We're going to do one freight train. It's going to be a freight. It's going to be, bring in what you need. Bring in what we need, okay? Okay, so Miami's growing not as fast as we'd like. Why? Because it's not getting any wood. It's not getting any cloth. Now, Tampa needs a warehouse. To get that stuff down to, needs this, needs this, needs this, needs this, needs this. Oh, they don't need meat because Miami makes meat. Need sugar and cloth. Okay. So now warehouses here should get this stuff out to Miami, which can then get it down to Tampa, which can then start growing and get it down to Florida. Now, do I have a train going from... I have a train... Oh, wow. I need to fix this really bad. Okay. So this is all right for now. But I'm probably going to want to have dedicated line. Look, this train's going to have to wait. Yeah, I'm gonna have to expand this. So let's expand it north and south. So first what we're gonna do is the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to run this into this. And run this into this. All right. Let's do this. We're going to do this. Oops. Do this. Do this. We're going to do this. Further up the line here. I think what I want to do though is we're going to do this further up the line too, because I want to build out a I want to build out a I want to build out a four-way. Okay, max 5 miles. This is going to be, we're going to do gridiron. Hopefully I can get a four-way gridiron out of this. So I need to go further out. Oh, come on, game. No. No. Not what I want to do. Okay, let's click there. I thought I clicked there already. Why does it want to do that? Okay. That's... Yes. Oh, because it's digging, it's trying to match up with that. That's why. Now, why won't it let me do a gridiron here? A long four gridiron. I want it to be 4. Oh, it will now. Okay. Oh, I think it will. It will. Okay. It's just going to be problematic getting this done. Because this doesn't want to cooperate. And I don't mind it slowing down a little bit. But let's get into this groove here. Okay, so that looks good. I don't mind slowing down a little bit. I mean, it's going to be unavoidable, I think, at this point. So, we got the gridiron down. So now, got this expanded, okay. These trains are... So what happens if you delete track or whatever and it actually deletes the train? The train just goes back and shows up at its point of origination. There's probably going to be another train showing up in here because this train's going out this way, I believe. Oh, they're going that way. Okay. Montgomery, Jacksonville. Okay, so this is going to this one up here. Maintenance. Get maintenance, son. Okay, it's bringing down corn, meat. Nothing for Florida. It's growing. Do I have the train running to Florida? To Tampa. I do. Let's see. This one has maintenance in a warehouse. Okay. I was mousing over these. I didn't see. Yeah, see, it's got these right here. I don't have to go like this. Am I going to make any of my tasks? I have not reached any of my tasks yet. And I have what? 6 months. 6 months. Had how many goods in Jacksonville? 7. You think I would have 7? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm not getting any cloth. Why aren't I getting any cloth? Now see, I thought I had put one on this line. Okay, buddy, here. You can have this. Okay, so do I need to go back in and do this over here? Do I need to fix anything up over here? I move that one over there. I could put this in over here, but I don't think I need it there. Got that there. I've got that there. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do is I've got that there. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to run cloth from Atlanta to New York. Atlanta to Jacksonville. So Atlanta to Jacksonville. Okay, so why won't it let me create a line there? Oh, is it because these come out of different tracks? Yeah, let's do this. Just want to... Did I just create a bypass? Just go around it? Might be cheapest, right? What was that one? That's the inside one. That's the outside one. Let's do the inside one first. I think I want to do that. It's going to block off the rest of these lines here. Okay, we're going to do this bypass here. Is it going to be part of this? Is it possible to make it part of that? Probably if I make it longer. I'm not going to worry about it. We'll just have to come in on the right track. Okay, so now I should be able to create a line that goes from here to here. Because I need cloth down here. Change it. And pretty much it's going to be a cloth run. I just want cloth. You know? Well, how about if I do this? I'll just maximize that. I really don't want to take anything else, though, out of that city because it needs that stuff to grow up there on that side of town. On that side of the map. Now, I can send back stuff. I'll be happy to send back stuff except for cloth. But I just want the cloth. I just want the cloth. Now let's see if they send out any cloth. Okay, this first run, I'm going to make this... this first run... Let's see, this first run where... I need to look at the... It's going to be to Jacksonville. This first run, I want you to run full, just to make sure that there's some on there, because if you don't tell it, sometimes it'll just run the train empty. I don't want you to run empty. I want you to run full, or at least get some, start delivering some. Now, see, this has gone from 2 down to 1. That's up. That's up too. So I could have done this 6,487 population ago. What you do is you construct city buildings, so I can put in an immigration office, which will increase immigration by 35%. I think that's where I'll put this down here. I can also do that here in Tallahassee. 6,468 people ago. Let's build on this side because Pensacola's not there yet. Montgomery's not there yet. Atlanta's not there yet. At least they're all growing. At least they're all growing. Tampa is not there yet. Slow due to missing stuff. Really? This is Lewis Terminal, which is what? That's the Lewis cattle. Line tower down. Get right there so we can access it on the way out. Okay, stock market favorite. I reached. Okay, so now we're going to run this sugar and this corn up into the network. Run it up into here. All right, should have done that a while ago, I think. This is another one of those. There's another one of those where you can get them combined into one station. I'm going to have this running up into here. This one train right now. I'm going to put it over here. Because I might run more into this side here. Alright, we're not going to double track it. We're just going to run a train from here to here. Okay. Alright. That's going to be a freight train. That's going to be... okay. Confirm. Okay. Alright. So, now these are the ones I got to keep track of. Because in 4,000 population, I'm going to be able to do another industry. And I want that industry to be dairy. Because from my previous playthrough, I didn't play it through, but from my previous run, I know that dairy is going to be needed. Okay, more banana. And I got to remember to not I don't want to put the peel in the trash down here because I don't empty this. It's just papers. Just papers from our office down here. So I don't want to throw that in the trash. Um, 1:30, so I'm be on for about another half an hour. I got to pick up my daughter from school. So, let's see now. Do I have... I don't have express status on these. Atlanta to Augusta, Pensacola to Montgomery. The same ones. Even though, look, they're the largest grossing trains. They still don't show an express status. Kind of weird. Yeah, so you got to keep an eye on that. Because the AI will just stick something in there and you'll be like, wait, what? Okay, Robinson Station, Robinson Corn. I mean, I know you can look at it and go, okay, there's a corn icon there, it's for that. But just the visual, too, seeing it, the visual, helps me anyway. So, do we need to get milk in the network down here? Do I have this station? Do I have this one running out to Jacksonville? I don't think I do. So I need to run this out to Jacksonville. Maybe jump it. Just run it this way and jump it over the... I really do need to have that going into Jacksonville. So again, let's pull this out. Pull this out here about 5 miles. I'd love to get I'd love to get a nope, I don't want to do it. That's one thing in my opinion where the game's kind of hinky. It's like it won't let you necessarily do the gridirons how you want to do them. I mean, that's 8 miles right there of track. You should be able to do a gridiron that's 8 miles long. So I have Tallahassee going into the station on this side, but I don't have this warehouse coming into Tallahassee. I think I'd like to have both, because eventually I think what's going to happen is that this warehouse is going to carry like the basics, and then this warehouse is going to carry other items that are further down the list. Other items that are further down this list. I'll be carrying in milk and veggies and fruit and all that stuff. We can carry it into this warehouse, and we can transfer it over to the other warehouse. So if I do that track, I can just do I could just do a straight, if I just switch this over, I think that's what I want to do, because track utilization is 0. Interesting. Why is this track utilization so low? Let's see. Tampa, Tallahassee. Oh, it's because it's going that way. We don't have anything going to Pensacola. Well, let's send a train on that line out to Pensacola. I'm going to do Santa Fe, Express Freight, go. But like I said, do I want to just jump off this line and go this way? I could do that for right now. But let's not do that. Let's do this instead. If those other trains are going to restart, probably. That's all right. 7 miles. Build. If I get all these out of here, get a gridiron put down. Nope. Unbelievable. Like, how far out does it have to be? Does it have to be like, it's got to be, well, the other side is 8 miles, right? And it just barely made it. It would be nice if there was a construct in the game where you could just say, I want to build out 4 tracks with a gridiron. I want to build up, and you could just click on here and it would build this track, this track, this track, and this track. And it would build it all out and put a gridiron on it. Doesn't seem that difficult to me. I mean, they're able to program it with this other stuff on there. Finally. Alright, so now what do I need to do to ink this up? And look at that now. Look at the speed on that track. All of this, you just make a small change. Right, I like that. This. I like this and this. So now what I want to do is I want to run this. I want to run this along here. To about here. To get the benefit of the parallel tracks. I'm going to diverge. So I also want to put this down here. And then we want to diverge and go into New York. Into Jacksonville. Who? What? Who? What is all? What? Wait, what? This is where you got to tell it. This is what I want you to do, game. You start here, and I want you to come out this way. I want you to keep up that speed. I want you to go this way. I don't want you to go up the corn. I want you to come out this way. Keep that max speed going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Keep the max speed going. Yeah, here we go. Speed. Ooh. All right. Hey. This is where we're going to have trouble. This is where we're going to have some trouble. 8% grade. Not awful. We get it down a little bit lower. Stretch it out. 3%. How about deleting that one? Just a little shift can go from 28% or 28 miles an hour to max. A little shift. Okay, this is acceptable except for the speed. I'm just gonna bring it. I'm gonna bring this over here. Bring this over this way. Yeah, max speed 4%, 3%, 4%, 3%. Okay, because it's going up. It's going up over this. It's a struggle. It's all. They're all at max speed. 1% max, 0% max, max percent max. Okay, and I got a $16,000 bridge. That is acceptable. Okay, we're gonna run this into here and see if we can get some duplicate track line here. Nope. Doesn't want to play nice. Let's see, I don't know why. Okay, it's hugging it here. Now will it go all the way into New York? Into Jacksonville. Somebody write Jacksonville up on top of my computer, please. Okay, that's 80. That's 2%. Okay. All right. So let's run a freight train. Or let's do this. Grab our lines. Let's do a tower. Let's do a line that runs from here over to here. And keep growing. Keep growing. All right. Now, quarterly balance, $500,000. That's good. Still making tons of money. Passengers and mail. And let me remind you, it's the passengers and mail that we have set up is that initial thing. Jacksonville to Tallahassee, to Pensacola, to Montgomery, to Atlanta, to Augusta, and then Jacksonville down to Tampa and Miami. So that initial thing that we set up is generating all this money. It's your engine. Montgomery has grown. Has Jacksonville grown again? 36. 15 minutes about. I don't think I'm going to get into that apple. It's barely finished the banana. Good stuff. Better than cookies. Are we getting what we need? Almost there. Still not getting cloth. I did a direct run of cloth, right? I think I did a direct run of cloth. There's 2 on a train. Woohoo! One task further into the game is right now you're tasked with got so much research there. Right now you're tasked with making 7 different goods available in Jacksonville. Next you're tasked with getting 11 different goods. Just pay this. Getting 11 different goods into Miami. And then you're tasked after that with getting 18 different goods into Miami. It's like, look at that. Lines running every which way down here. Okay, that's growing faster, so I have to keep an eye on that. If that's growing faster than, let's do research. That's growing faster than Jacksonville, not New York. Jacksonville. Who said New York? Maintenance costs reduced, that's good. Oh boy. Tunnels? No, I don't like tunnels anyway. Maintenance posts? I don't run maintenance posts. Let's see. Processing of wagons. Okay. Wheat, corn, wood, meat, sugar. I don't need meat in the warehouse here because meat is available in the city. It's like over here, I don't need beer in these warehouses because beer is available in the city. Okay. The goods in the warehouse of your station have been waiting for onward transport for a long time. Check whether the train lines that are supposed to transport the goods have enough trains. Okay, that's for this one here. So, this warehouse has what in it? It showed me. Meat. Meat is for Augusta. Sugar is for Augusta and Atlanta. So I thought I had I didn't have a train going on this one. I've got Augusta, Tampa, Atlanta. Okay, so okay, well, I've got. Okay, you're telling me that I've got wheat for Atlanta and Augusta. I've got meat for Augusta. I've got sugar for Atlanta and Augusta. So wheat, meat, and sugar. Wheat, meat, and sugar. Oh, do I have a train? Do I have a train going directly from Jacksonville to do I have a line going from Jacksonville to Augusta? Yeah. And it's carrying nothing. It's coming back. But right now it's carrying nothing. Atlanta, I got a train going from Atlanta. And it's carrying cloth. On the way back, you can bring all these items up. Okay, so this other train going to Augusta, and it can carry all these items to the Augusta warehouse. From the West Jacksonville to the South Augusta warehouse. Carry all those items. So what does it plan on doing when it lands here? Is it going to pick them up? Because it can pick up all these items, except for this one, and take them to. Let's see what it does. If it picks up stuff. It should, right? So warehouses are linked up together. Okay, it's taking meat. Okay, for Augusta, for Augusta,
I don't
for
know
Augusta.
what Mr. Flinkner actually sees in this
Picking all those things up.
insignificant settlement of Miami, but it's
So
well on
now,
its way to being
how
an
much stuff do you
insignificant
have?
town
You
now.
don't have
anyway.
any wheat for Augusta. You have 3 meat for Augusta. You have no sugar for Augusta. So it's working. But maybe, like it said, I just need to put more trains on that line. Since they're farther away. Yeah, let's do it. Let's bid on it. You got it. So, Atlanta. So let's put another train on that line. Oh, 370,000. I thought it said 970,000. Okay. Oh, I completed a task. Reached 10,000 cities citizens in Miami. Now what? Still not growing double. Because it needs wood. So why can't it get wood? I've got wood up here. Don't I have wood coming in from here to Tampa? Into the warehouse, I do. And why don't I have wood going down to Miami? Miami needs wood. Not getting wood. Fulfillment of demand in the last weeks. None. Okay, it's got one on a train. All right. So it's going to give it 5 weeks of wood. One will give it 5 weeks of wood. Be nice if you could just click on this. It would take you to the train, right? Okay. It's going to get its wood. Okay, we're back up here. Back up here. Back up here. Double here. Single here. Double here. And then poor old Charleston. Not getting any corn, not getting any meat, sugar, or... Aha! Look at this. I got it. Population of 40,000. 2 industries are allowed. And if you don't pick one soon enough, the game will pick one for you. Probably not the one that you want. So I know we need to do dairy in here. So we're going to do dairy. We're going to do dairy, which is the cheese icon. And we're going to put that... Where's that? Over here, maybe? Build out this way in between these 2 lines of track. All right. So this also has the immigration office. That is good up to 50,000. I mean, I don't know, man. Pick it up. Pick it up, trains. Okay, so we got our second industry. Now I think over here would be another industry in Tallahassee. Yep. So what I did in the previous game is I did liquor in Tallahassee because you've got fruit and you've got pretty close access to sugar. Because the next derivative thing you're going to need is... Doesn't need clay. These are all products. Now, if I was to say I'm going to make steel, then it would need iron and coal. But I'm not making steel. The next derivative is clothing. Or wooden planks. So the next derivative is clothing. That's from 50,000 citizens. I don't know what cloth is used, or for clay is used for. Coal, steel. So let's see, if we were to build clay. No. Sawmills require wood. Distilleries. Furniture requires lumber from sawmills. Ceramics requires clay. But when would ceramics come into play? Ceramics, I think, is way down here, 90,000. Yeah. Steel. What is required for steel? Tools probably require steel, wood and steel. But tools are way down also. Tools are like 85,000. Steel. I mean, we have coal. We have coal and we have iron readily available. But I'm not going to make anything with the steel until another 50,000 residents. I don't need the steel until then. Okay, so the next thing that the bigger cities are going to need are clothing. So let's build a clothing factory. Fashion industry. So you don't want to build too close to the immigration office, because when you build the library, which is next to be built, that's going to go right on top of where the immigration office is. The same with the museum, the same with the university. It's going to go right in that same spot. So you don't want to build too close to it. You want to give yourself enough room over here to build out. So let's put it in between these two, because these are back to back. Alright, so that is clothing. Okay, that is me getting ready to go to pick up my daughter from school. So obviously, I did not put in a tower here. Oh, there is one down here. Why didn't you stop here to get your water, little guy? Huh? Oh, because you're just running in between these two, huh? Oh, I'm sorry. Here you go. Get some oil or water. Sorry about that. Alright, what other warnings do we have? We have warnings over here saying waiting on South Atlanta Main Junction. Okay, well, what are you waiting for? Oh, I think, are you still waiting for, did I set you up to take a full load? I did. I'm sorry. And then you are going to where? Jacksonville. You are going to Jacksonville. So I need to redo one of you, probably, to say, I don't need 2 trains going to Jacksonville. That's why those, these icons are important. I'll tell you stuff that you need to know. Okay, we got Jacksonville back up to 2 arrows. Montgomery, Atlanta. Augusta's at 2. Okay, Augusta can now get a immigration office. Probably over here. So with 30,000, cities can get an immigration office, which speeds up population growth. Okay, they're at 23. Okay, let's see if we can get Miami growing faster. I mean, Miami's kind of like the focus of this part of the. Yeah, that coming in. I need that coming in. And I need that coming in from New York. From Jacksonville. Okay. Let's go back up to these trains up here that just left Augusta. Or just left Atlanta. And see. This is for Jacksonville, 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 Jacksonville. You know what? I am going to, remember how I said I was going to redo this train? Oh. I'm going to redo this train. There's another train out here. It had one. That's going to Jacksonville. So I'm going to reroute this train. I want this train to go to... I want this train to come down to... I'm going to have it go here, but remind me. Let's see, why won't it let me click? Oh, there we go. Okay, saying it enters to turn around. Why? Oh, because it can't jump over the track here. Coming in here, but it can't jump over this track here, so I need to build up track. Then that will come down here, to Tampa, and then through here to Miami. Okay. What I need to do is I need to build a line, hook up these lines. Hopefully I remember to do that. Might play later. Okay, let's do this. Okay, I gotta go and pick up my daughter after school. Just so you guys know, they say that I've read that or heard that you kind of want to limit your gridirons to 4. You don't want to have gridirons longer than 4. I do. Do I need a gridiron coming out of here? Okay, let's see if I can get a gridiron coming out of here. Even though it's merging up here, that's fine. So let's see if this train is going to go to New York or if it's going to go to... Oh, not New York. It's going to Miami. Okay. So it looks like it's going to drop off its cloth in Miami. And Miami needs cloth, so that's a good thing. Okay. Let's go into here and go, let's pay off this loan. See, 1.568, 1.704. I'm going to pay 136,000 in interest. I've got better loans than that at half the interest rates. Yeah. So, what? 2? It should have been 2 million. Let's go back. Can we get a autosave from when? 1406. Okay, let's do that one. 1406. Maybe I was just mistaken. I gotta get going. My daughter's off school in about a half an hour. Okay. See, I was gonna pay off the loan. Oh, okay. Yeah. Green cattle. I have no maintenance station in here? Okay. Get rid of that. Let's go to maintenance station. That's more important than dispatch. Just unloading a bunch of cows. Okay, everything's growing. Everything's growing at not necessarily the pace that I want them to grow at, but everything except for Charleston is growing. So we'll try to keep this going, keep it growing. Jacksonville at the same time. I'm almost there. In what? It's February. I got 4 months left. I got 4 months left to get one more thing in Jacksonville. It's like, come on, Jacksonville. You know what? I could make milk because I put dairy in there, right? I could make cheese. So let's get milk. We're going to have milk coming from down here. I'm going to focus in on this. And this is going to be a straight run. It's going to be a straight run down from here again. We got the overlap, which is good. It's a nice dairy farm here. We're going to have a straight run down into... You see right there. Straight run. Down into New York. What side of the thing am I on? Okay, that's right. I'll pull this out this way. Pull this out. Let's see, which way? Pull this out this way. You know what? I'm just going to leave this like this to remind me to do this. So what I'm going to need to do is move this over here and then move this over here so they don't have to cross each other. And then maybe redo this track starting here, going around like that. Okay, I'm going to save it here though, so remind me. Hopefully I'm going to go back into the game. I'm going to be like, I'm building this track. Why am I building this track? Oh yeah, I'm building this track because of that. Let's go to the main menu. Okay, that's it for me. That's probably going to do it for me for today. If I do stream some more, if I do play some more, I'll stream, but I don't think I will. My daughter's coming home. We'll do some reading and some homework and stuff like that. So, yeah. Oh, looks like my camera froze. Did it freeze? Oh, my camera on my tablet froze. So I learned a while ago that just because I look over my tablet and my camera's frozen, doesn't mean that it's frozen in stream. Okay. So, not going to do the intro or the outro because I got to get going. So that's going to do it for me. Thanks everybody for watching. Wherever you are in the wide world, please remember to, whatever you do, please remember, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or night, to put yourself in a position to be blessed. And be blessed. And I'll see you next time. Where am I? My button here. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.